Hey, how you doing? Hope you're all doing really well. Wherever you are in the world, it is of course the time in the UK each Sunday when we go live, and I'm delighted to be bringing a full program for you tonight. Really busy one tonight. We've got a brand new single from my buddy Tonio's band, Bouncing Betty, to premiere tonight. We've also got some viewers' guitars to show, which is awesome. And what's more, I had a very popular video go up on Tuesday this week, and that was related to the terrible coverage or terrible tribute to Eddie Van Halen at the Grammys. And there's been about 18,000 plus views on that video already, and some really interesting comments as well. So we'll be diving into all three of those things tonight. 3 videos for you, and some news I've got coming up as well. But we'll dive in first of all and see who we've got in, as we always do. Let's have a quick look. We've got 33 of you watching, 16 likes. Let's see who we've got. Looks like lots of the usual crowd are in. Don't forget, if you want me to say hello to you and you want to show up in this side chat, then you have to say something. We have got Yetimatsi Nightcat, Trevor Locke, you're on tonight, brother. Terry's 3Gs, Tall Thin Kev, Scott Guitars, Dan, how you doing? We've got Sandra, and Nigel is delighted you're here. Ole Hansen, Walid, Nicolas Sclapente, we have got Mickey Settlemeyer, and we've got Mark Dalton, we've got Jake Lee Guitar, Jack Collins, Grumpy Mike, how you doing, brother? Great Vanzini, Big G, Gary, how you doing, brother, as well? Dennis Potter, Death by Pile Driver, my good self, CGS, The Budget Guitar Show, hey Johnny, Brad Guitar Miller, Bouncing Betty is in. Awesome, great to see you guys. And we've got BC Rich 581, Bam Mozzie, the most amazing, incredible moderator, and Aaron from the Albus band, love you, brother. So we've got a real nice crowd in already, and seeing lots. Oh, actually, look at that. I didn't realize I've still got the sample user up. Let's have a little look at a few of the things you've been saying. Let's have a look at the CGS's. Ben Mozzie, hey CGS and everyone, hey brother. William Silva, he says, hey Mike, hey everybody. Budget Guitar Show saying hi. We've got Trevor Locke, hope everything's plugged in and working. Well, it looks to be. I'm checking over there just to make sure it is. I'm sure you'll tell me if it's not. We have also got Mickey Settlemeyer saying, cheers Mike, cheers brother. Sandra saying, hello Nigel. And that's a kiss, hug, kiss, hug, kiss, hug, kiss, hug. Wow, lots of kisses and huggies there. Bonjour, amigo. Amigo, I thought that was Spanish. But lovely to see you, Walid. We've got Nicolas Sclapante saying, hi, Mike. Hiding, are you? Really? Okay. Oh, thank you very much. Sandra saying smash that like button, please do, folks. We've got my dear friend Aaron from the Albus band saying, why hello CGS, you handsome devil you. Great Vanzini, hey CGS and everyone. Yeti Matsi Nightcat saying hey at CGS. Well, hey yourself, brother. Howdy Mike from good old Grumpy Mike as well. Great to see you, brother. Jake Lee saying, hey Mike and everyone, great to see you. Grammy video was great. Thank you, my friend. I enjoyed reading your comments. I didn't enjoy making the video because it was a bit of a sad situation. Brad Guitar Miller, hey, how you doing, bro? Jamel, hey man, I didn't see you on the list there. Great to see you. Wow, Emma Webber. it is wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing really well, my darling. I know you've had some issues. I hope you're much better and rested now. And it's so great to see you in. Really lovely to see you. And diving down, I think I'm, oh no, not nearly there. Ha ha ha, Q. Oops, wrong one. It's water. It's water, Q. Cheers, man. I'll pop that down. We've also, hey kids. Bouncing Betty says, let's have a cozy night with the great Mike. Woo! Excellent. Death by Pile Driver says, big cheers from South Texas. South Texas Sam here. Well, good to see you in South Texas, Death by Pile Driver. Lovely to have you in, brother. Budget Guitar Show. Hi, CGS. Well, hi there, Johnny. Mark Dalton says, help to all. Excellent. Bless you, friend. That's really kind. Graham Campbell. Evening, CGS and everyone. Good evening. Good evening. We've also got Nicolas Scrapante. He says, CGS, sorry for my last name. Kind of difficult for Italians too. Might change it for a nickname. No, you carry on, man. Am I saying it right? I hope I am. Nicola Scrapante. You know, who knows? I don't know. Let's have a look. We've got Craig Philbrook. Hi all. Awesome. Trevor Locke saying, water. Yeah. You know, I don't even have to say it now, do I? You know what happened last night? And that's why this happens tonight. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Phil Squera saying, cheers. Well, cheers, brother. Cheersing you with water. Jay Coulter, you're on tonight as well, brother. Awesome. That water glass sure looked like it had a harp on it. It does indeed, my friend. It is a Guinness glass. So there we go. I'm just going to have a check, see how many we've got in, and if I can get, let's have a look. I want to get, oh, we got 50 of you. Excellent. Right. It's up to you guys. The very first comment gets to choose what goes first out of. Let's have a look at the Bouncing Betty single. I really want to play it. It's an awesome number. You can vote. Okay, so it's either Bouncing Betty, Viewers Guitars, or we can look at the EVH, the Grammys. Now, okay, I put up a poll and I had over 500 responses. I think it's 537 when I actually did the video today. And it's your hot take on the Eddie Van Halen at the Grammys issue. And yeah, really, really great to have so many people polling in that. And also 40 plus comments. I've gone through a few of them in the video, but not all of them. So it's up to you. When we get to 35 likes, we're at 29 at the moment. I will take, at the point where we get 35 likes, I will take the very first suggestion that I see, and then we will watch that video first. Because we've got a lot to get through tonight. There are viewers collections tonight. We've got Carsten. That was Carsten Olsen learning lead guitar. And he's now oh, something Dane. Oh, man. Again, Dane, of course. We've got CJ, a Sensimorium. We've got Gareth with a really interesting closer today. We've got Jay, that's John. His guitar's in tonight. Stu, and also Trevor. I'm just checking my list. I should also tell you guys that tonight is the last time that we will be in a time difference. So from next week, we go forward to British summertime on the Saturday to Sunday. So this is the last one that's going to be a little bit later for all of you. So from next week onwards, those of you that have already gone forward into summertime, I think it's mainly the States, well, we'll be back to the old time because we put our clocks forward next week. So how are we doing? We're 32. Come on, I need three more likes and then we will dive in with the first video. We're getting there. Come on, guys, you can do this. There's 55 of you watching. It's going to be so easy to hit that mark. And then we'll go over and have a look at the first video. Somebody's going to be telling me that they can see 35 likes already, but I can see 32. You're going to have to work a little bit harder. Nobody's putting a like on 33. You're only 2 away. Come on, you can do this. I'm just teasing you guys. I am teasing you. There it is, 35 likes. I will now go back over to chat cam and I will see what the very first thing is that I see. And oh, somebody says I see. Okay, what I've seen is oh, hang on. Oh my goodness, there we go, there's one. Got it. Oh, they're going so fast. So, Grumpy Mike. Absolutely, Grumpy Mike has to have it. So the first thing we're going to see tonight is my great friend Tonio and his band, Bouncing Betty. I did their first EP single release a couple of months ago, I would say now. And they've just released a new track. It's called Unfamous Last Words. And I love this band. And I've been subscribed ever since Tonio told me about it. And they really do rock out. And let's face it, tonight is about the rock, given the whole Edward Van Halen thing. So let's dive on over there for my buddy Grumpy Mike. And we'll have a little listen to the Bouncing Betty track, which is number 1. That's cool. Here we go.
Gentlemen, let me introduce myself with greetings from hell. No way to elude my friend, 'cause every time I see your eyes, I can feel your disguise. I know you can't pull down yourself, but there's no way out of here. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I love it. You gotta love their tracks. I really love Bouncing Betty. They are so cool. They're just literally right up my alley. Really love that, guys. Really love that track. And thanks so much for letting me do a little bit of a premiere of it tonight. I will put a link in again, probably tomorrow now, but I'm sure there'll be tons of links. As Trevor Locke says, can you play it again? It was brilliant, wasn't it? Absolutely brilliant. I love that band. I just absolutely love it. Yep. Rock is not dead. Yeah, absolutely. Really, really cool. Great band, Paul King says, which is wicked. Blues Player 59, I must write something in drop C. Nikolai Scrapante says, yeah. Fruitcake Tony, how you doing, brother? Great to see you. Really great to see you. And Bouncing Betty, I hope you enjoyed that tonight. Really, really, really cool. Further proof, Rock's not dead. You got it, guys. Absolutely. FN Game Cat says, Bouncing Betty, super cool. Guitar Man says, hey, hello, Mike. Good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully you didn't miss that. That's really cool. Walid, giving you a big round of applause. Budget Guitar Show, gonna subscribe to their channel. Awesome. CJ, hey, you're on tonight. He says, Leighton again, how are you? Did you get my email this week with a I did. You are on tonight, brother. You definitely am. Yeah, we're all biased, Aaron. Absolutely. Bouncing Betty, we love it. Well, we love you guys. Really, really well done. That is absolutely awesome. You most certainly deserve the recommendations, and great video as well. Not sure what you were doing, that poor girl though. Oh dear. But really, really, really cool video. Well done, guys. Okay. Grumpy Mike loves it. Good song. Good video. Great job. Again, you're most welcome, brother. William De Silva saying, at CGS, my Vola is being delayed due to weather. Stupid weather. Please use your cash and tell UPS to, oh right, use my cachet and tell them to hurry up. There we go. Thank you, Big G. There is the link to Bouncing Betty. Please dive in, and thank you. Yeah, thank you, Mod, for that link. Thank you, Sandra, for thanking the brilliant mods. That girl's Tonio's girlfriend. She's used to it. Naughty. Really, really great video. And I don't know where or how you film these things, but they really are good. And I did notice that somebody said about, I think it was Mark Dalton was joking about having a seizure. I should have warned you guys that there was flashing in the start of that. I'm sorry, I forgot to say it. I have got a note to say it there, but completely forgot. So I'm really sorry about that. But really glad you all enjoyed that. I love it. So I've got some news. I did tell you I've got some news. When we get the sub £100 guitar, they are not going to get very good marks for customer service and delivery, because over a week after we ordered it, and we have ordered it in the UK, it still has not arrived, and no email to tell us what's wrong or what's going on. We know it's been paid for, the money's been collected from the card, we've had a confirmation that they were starting to package it and send it out, and I can't believe that it's not here. So they're not going to get very good points for that part of the review of that guitar. So there's the news. Next up, let me dive back over onto chat cam. Let's see who we've got. The Lamb. Good evening, The Lamb. Great to see you. Budget Guitar Show's got a new guitar coming this week. Grumpy Mike's just subbed to Bouncing Betty, which is awesome. Okay, yeah, no, it's not good. That guitar, it really is not great that it's taking such a long time to get here. So yeah, not impressed with that in the least bit. So, right, let me have a quick see how many we've got in. We're still at 53 and 41 likes. Isn't that lovely? Thank you so much, guys. Really, really appreciate it. So what do you want to see next? What would you like to see next? Shall we do the viewers' guitars, or with Carson, CJ, Gareth, John, Stu and Trevor? Or would you like to do the EVH? The EVH bit next. It's up to you. It's entirely up to you. Let's see what you come up with. I've got a great delay here. It's not Bax. No, it's not Bax Music Man. No. Thanks for that. CJ, it's not. No, I will tell you when we get it. Lamb says, just bought an unboxed Novation Launchpad X. Wow, I haven't heard of that. Monday night stream is going to be shambles. Well, I look forward to that. There we go. Red Rover, the FN Game Cat, has said EVH. Oh, that's Walled said EVH first. Orbisband said EVH before him. But Red Rover, remember to put the @CGS in there. Grumpy Mike wants to see the guitars, but Grumpy Mike, we've already given you your choice first. And look, straight after that, the Game Cat has put CGS again. So I think it's only fair that we go and have a check. Now, what number is that? Okay, this is good. You're choosing them in the order that I loaded them up tonight. So I'll get my headphones on and we will go and have a look at the results of the Ed Van Halen Grammy Awards debacle. Let's go and have a look. Here we go. Okay, so pretty conclusive from you guys. I said there as well that it's only 4% of you out of 537 voters think that the Grammys are still relevant after what they did to Eddie. And 96%, a resounding majority, think that the Grammys are dead. So let's have a look at the top comments. We've had quite a few comments, but let's look at a few. Thomas Williams Music says acceptance of a Grammy or any other award is tacit agreement with the idea that the people giving it are worthy of the right to decide who earned it. Very good point. Who the heck do they think they are? Ryan Full Dark Production says if they awarded Grammys for actual achievement in music again, it would still be relevant. What the machine is force feeding us, well, them, is not in any way still music. I hope to live to see music come back. You and me both, Ryan. Dave the Bass says, bit of an insider view from a mate who actually won a Grammy as a producer engineer. You have to pay for the statuette yourself, otherwise you just get a certificate. That really does suck. You'd have thought they could go to the cost of giving you the statuette, wouldn't you? David Tyndall says, well, she does make the best pies and cakes. A different type of Grammy, but made me laugh. Jeff Lane Guitar said, this year's stream of political correctness and identity politics has finally killed the Grammys, besides the fact that the Grammys, rather than rewarding true talent and innovation, have devolved into a popularity contest, which is what I thought the Golden Globes were for. Good point, Jeff. Richard Paul says, it may not be my taste of music, but as far as relevant, it is to a new generation of people who are growing up now, and I guess that's a fair point, and one I made at the start of my video. While Ed, also looking at the other type of granny, and gets lots of chocolate from his. Terry B says, Body Count won a Grammy after 30 years of hardcore shows. Fair play to them, great guitar playing on their albums. Well, thank you for that, I agree. Phil Squarer says the Grammys will be here whether we like it or not. So on that front, it'll stay relevant. We don't have to pay attention or care anymore if we don't want to. Permission granted. Permission gratefully received, Phil. Mickey Settlemere says, I guess the Grammys were last weekend. Yeah, absolutely. Hobo Roadie says, dead to me since Sheena Easton won. F them. I think a lot of people said that this time, and these are obviously the cleaner ones. Carl Phillips says, not relevant to a lot of the guitar community, sure, but you can't legitimately say they aren't relevant. Tons of people tune in, and that's what relevancy is. Want a guitar to be relevant? Make kick-ass relevant songs. Well, very good point, and definitely there's a lot of bands out there making kick-ass relevant songs, but you only have to look at the ratings of the Grammys over the last few years to know that they are sliding in popularity. Joel Anderson says, dead since Justin Bieber invaded the pop music industry. Well, I'm not making a comment on Justin. Oh, there you go, one of my videos has just finished. The Lamb says died in 1989 if I recall, and Enzo Tavez just laughs out loud, as did I at some of the other comments that came through this week. So thanks everybody for voting, all 537 of you for voting on this. And yes, I do think that we have a pretty conclusive result there, that the Grammys are indeed, at least for us rockers, pretty much dead. Let me know what you think. Yes, we we did. We got some real strong opinions on that video and on the poll as well. So thanks to everybody that responded to both the video. As I say, over 18,000 views, which is great for my little old channel. I saw somebody creeping in during that. Let's go and say hello to Mr. Brad Lindsay, the guitarologist. Great to see you in, brother. So nice of you to come along. And yeah, definitely the Grammys have really shot themselves in the foot. So many people saying, no, rock and roll's not dead, it'll live forever. But the Grammys is dead, and it's nailed its own coffin shut by not acknowledging our music. Our music, rock and roll's never gonna die, guys. It's here to stay. And as I said in the end of the video on Tuesday, I don't even think the coffin's built yet, let alone nailed together and nailed shut. I think the Grammys really have shot themselves in the foot. But then, at the same time, and being really balanced about this, you have to say that they are a pop and contemporary culture festival, really. So, you know, when new bands come out with great new albums and great new stuff, you know, when anything rock's released, they should acknowledge it. But guess what else? They didn't even acknowledge Neil Peart. Now, one of the greatest drummers and lyricists in the rock world as well, wasn't even mentioned. And then to get that terrible 15 seconds of Eddie Van Halen with that out of tune note at the end, well, I think all of us were really pretty disgusted. I think it would have been better to do nothing than what they actually did. But then that's my opinion. I think a lot of people agreed with that in the comment section, but you know, each their own, and I respect all points of view, but for me, no, it was the wrong thing to do. Definitely the wrong thing to do. But like those comments, there were some fun ones there, and I love the ones like from Walid talking about their Grammy as in their granny. All good fun. Let's go and have a look at the comments and see what you lot are saying. I'm right down here, and the Lamb says both Fender and Gibson have seen orders doubling during lockdown, both expanding production. Guitar is far from dead. There you go. So, you know, rock and roll is still there. It's still there. It's still alive. Blackjack Locking Nut is cheers, Mike and Chatsters. And I'm pretty sure, yes, I did. I think I have all three of my ladies in tonight. I've got Janice, I've got Emma, and I've got Sandra as well. So we've got all three of my favourite girls in. So lovely to see you tonight, ladies. Really nice to see you. Aaron from the Orbis band says, so they did a Vinnie Paul to Neil Peart, CGS. They crapped on two of the best drummers ever. Should have expected it on the guitar legend that is EVH. Yeah, that was heartbreaking. It really, really was. Grumpy Mike says, I have less respect for the grannies than I do for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And that's almost zero. Love it. Yeah, remember Mick Fleetwood and Sam Fox? Killer. Absolutely crazy, crazy. Oh, thank you so much, Budget Guitar Show. That's very kind of you, Johnny. Let me give you one of those, along with a little toast. Always appreciated, never courted, but definitely most appreciated. Let's keep rock alive indeed, Johnny. Cheers, man. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. Let me see what else is being said here. Hashtag Vinny. What's going on with that? What am I missing? So, bless you. Gary's thanking you as well, Budget Guitar Show. You know, I think I have got the politest bunch of subscribers and kind community here. You're always so kind in thanking each other for the super chats. Really, really kind of you. Let me see what else. Any other CGSs? What about QC? Oh, right, I think you're talking about something else. Music Therapy Lads says Joe Strummer had a better send-off than EVH. The Grammys suck. Death by Pile Drivers, acknowledging Johnny as well, fellow Glary enthusiast. Yeah. The Grammys highlight the music that's out there now, so the rockers have to step up their game. Do you know what, Janice? I think that's a fair comment. I think that, you know, there are so many great new rock and roll bands out there and young rock and roll bands that I think that I think they do need to step up and put great stuff out there, and then the Grammys can't ignore them. So yeah, brilliant. Oh, Grumpy Mike, bless you, brother. For the tone jar or a pint, you choose, and why not? Well, let me choose this for starters and give you one of those. And at the moment, this is a just a water, man. But thank you so much, Grumpy Mike. Always so kind and very much appreciated. And why not, as you say. Cheers, man. Okay, I've got a couple of CGSs. Orbis Band. Aaron was saying Vinnie Paul, Pantera drummer, got ghosted a few years back like Neil Peart, despite both being heads of the drumming world. CGS, hashtag Vinnie. Paul King says Chick Corea as well. Yes, we lost Chick Corea this year, didn't we? Wow, that is, I mean, seriously, that is just... and they didn't mention any of them, did they? Did not mention any of them. Trevor Locke says, rock music is out there, but mainstream radio stations just don't play it. Yeah, I know, and it's wrong, and we need to push. Although what I always say is we're still out there. When you look at bands like when Iron Maiden go out, or Metallica or Van Halen were going out, they sell out massive outdoor arenas, stadiums and all that good stuff. So, you know, there's still the support there, definitely. I think rock is just, I think we're the cool kids, really. Tall Thin Kev says, until national radio station starts playing guitar music, nothing will change. There you go. Grumpy Mike saying, mine's not water. Good for you, brother. I'm very pleased to hear it. Enjoy that, whatever you've got there. Hopefully it'll be a Coors Light like Death by Pile Driver. Dave Lewis says, CGS, nobody did any tributes to the late great Mark Hollis when he passed away. There you go. Again, we miss so much. I like it, Aaron. Foo Fighters. Yeah, for sure. And I agree, Grumpy Mike, Chick Corea was a huge loss. Definitely one of the most amazing jazzers ever. Budget Guitar Show says, everyone thinks punk is Green Day these days. Couldn't be further from the truth. Childish prattle. Well, of course, you remember all the classics. Sex Pistols, The Clash, all that good stuff. CGS, Jared James Nichols and Joe Bonamassa are just two guys carrying the torch. Kids today tend to gravitate towards shallow artists that are on TikTok or YouTube only. That is a problem, isn't it? That is the way it seems to be going. The Lamb says, music execs are interested in huge talent. It's hard to control. The talent is manufactured in-house now, and total control, easy to market. That's the modern industry. Sorry, yeah, you're saying aren't interested. Sorry, aren't interested. Yeah, no, I got that. That's all good. Although you retracted both of those comments. I've put them both up. So there we go. And you've put it up again. There you go. So yeah, I know, absolutely. Bouncing Betty, Alexi Lohai. I can't say that. And I know that name. Where do I know that name, and why do I know that name? Oh man, showing my ignorance now. I do apologise, but yeah, definitely there are so many. Love it, Walid. Talk and roll. That's a great one. Really great one. Graham Campbell says there is support for the older bands but not newer stuff, and certainly not the income there was even before COVID. We need to change the culture and get folks off their couches when it's safe. Definitely. As soon as it's safe, we need to be back out there and supporting our rock venues, our rock acts, and really pushing that forward, especially upcoming bands like Bouncing Betty. Liho, I'll get there in a minute. Alexi Liho, yes, of course. Yes, we talked about that before. CJ says there are actually some great crossover stars who are great rock music artists, as well as artists in their own genres, such as Post Malone, Machine Gun Kelly. They're actually great rockers. Tall Thin Kev says it's not just rock, look what's happening in the country. Scott Guitars, bless you, man. Mike, keep up the great work. Have a drink on me. Cheers, Dan. Well, brother, thank you so much. Let me give you one of those, and a very, very, well, look, the last bit of my water tonight. How about that? Ooh. Thank you, my friend. Very much appreciated. And I will enjoy that drink on you, brother. Thank you so much. Most kind. Nicolas Sclapante says, I consider myself very fortunate. I saw Led Zeppelin in 1980. That was real rock for me. Wow, can you imagine seeing that? Yeah, thank you, Walid, from the Children of Bodom. Yeah, I do remember we talked about that. Absolutely. Oh, man, yeah, and Bouncing Betty telling me as well. Thank you so much. Awesome. I don't know why that was hidden. Let's show that. Oh, another moderator just handled that. Well, thank you so much, my wonderful moderators. You do such a good job here. Right, how are we doing for time? It's 8 minutes past now. Our viewers' guitars. Oh, by the way, let me just tease you a little bit. There's something behind me coming up in a video, or at least 2 videos this week. I've decided that this week I want to focus on all of you who support me all the time and who watch every single one of my videos. So this week we're going to do a series. I ran it past my patrons last week and they think it's a good idea, or at least those that have already responded think it's a good idea. And I'm not going to spoil the surprise of what it's all about. It's behind these black curtains here. But we're going to be doing 2 videos that all relate, and then we're going to do a reveal on the next Sunday show, on the live show this time next week. So that way I'm making content specifically for you guys, because you'll watch the videos, you will get some form of comparison going, and then you'll find out the results and the answer on Sunday. I really hope you like that idea. Do let me know in the comments if you think that that's a cool idea. And it's just my way of showing you guys that this is all about you, the regulars, those of you that come in and watch all the time. So fingers crossed, I think you'll enjoy it. Okie dokie, we've got one more video to have a look at tonight. I'm just going to pop back over because I see there's a couple of comments. Mike, NB Mike 65 says the Grammys have never influenced my musical likes, nor mine, brother. I either like a tune or I don't. Absolutely. Someone else's opinion is not necessary, but critics gotta eat too, I guess. Fair point, man. Fair point. They have got to eat. But you know, sometimes they really do show their ignorance, don't they? And then finally, Mayhem. Oh, whoops. Hi, chat, and howdy, CGS. Howdy, Mayhem. And Mark Bloxham says, another wonderful live video. You're the talent in guitar. Bless you. Playing and the musical talent we need to hear on iTunes and Amazon. Wow. You go too far, brother. You go too far, but that's very, very, very kind of you. Bless you. Thank you so much. Right, we've got one more video to check out tonight, and that is, of course, our viewers' guitars. And we've got loads of great stuff to see tonight. We've got a couple of very large collections, and we've got a couple of little short ones and extra bits that have been sent in. So we've got Carlston, we've got CJ, we've got Gareth, we've got John, we've got Stu, and we've got Trevor. Should we go over and have a look? Let's do that. Let me pop over there, and we will go and have a look at this week's viewer guitars. First up tonight, we have a guitar from Carsten. This is his straight 6 guitar called Violet. She started life in 2010 as a Sunburst Squire Bullet Strat that he bought for his son, which was never really played over the years, so 10 years later he bought it back for his straight 6 project. That's all that's left from the Squire Bullet is the neck body tremolo, which he blocked. He did lots of upgrades in the process: new matte black pickguard, new Vanson high output pickup, new 500k Goldo pot, new Clusen tuners, new roller string tree, new bone nut, new all parts output jack, new metal volume knob, leveled and polished the frets, oiled and rounded the edges on the fretboard, and of course painted the body in violet matte finish. Violet is now a very cherished guitar in his collection, and he says she sings wonderfully. Next up tonight, our buddy CJ has got a couple more guitars this week from Harley Benton. You can see he's got a really nice Sunburst double pickup bass guitar there, which looks really nice with its maple fretboard, and also this gorgeous colour 335 style Harley Benton. A very, very light wood on the fretboard of that, but look at the body colour and the way that the body is a different colour on the back and sides. Absolutely gorgeous, and it looks like it's got push-pull pots on it as well. Thanks so much for sending these in, CJ. Well, here is quite the absolute gem of a music space. John's music room is a space anyone would be jealous of, and he's filled it with classic gear and guitars, as well as other musical instruments. I spotted a drum kit, a piano, and a clarinet in his collection too, so he's certainly a talented multi-instrumentalist. And this collection has been sent to me before, but somehow I managed to lose it, so I'm really glad to be showing these for John tonight. So let's check out some of his guitars in more detail. I've got, believe it or not, 17 of them to show you. Number 1 is a 2000s Fender Stratocaster Dragonfire HSS. Number 2 is a 2000 Takamine LTD00, followed by number 3, a 2010's Dylan PRS copy. Number 4 is a 1980s Con C-Series Les Paul, None Visible 59 and 50 DT, or 500T, sorry I should say. Number 5 is a Douglas Jazz Box from the 2000s. Number 6 is also from the 2000s, it's a Dean V79. A really nice looking guitar. Number 7 is also a 2000s Agile 3000 Les Paul. It says None Visible EMG 8185, so that's the pickups in this. Number 8 is a 1982 Gibson ES335, and she's a beauty, as is number 9, the 2016 PRS McCarty 10 top, and just look at that top. He knows that I'm a big PRS fan. Number 10 is a 2018 Gibson Explorer Antiquities, and I think we got a couple of shots of this in its case. Number 11 is a 2000s Diamond Hailfire, a very exquisite looking guitar. Number 12 is a 2000s also Epiphone Casino, of course, used by John Lennon, but not in this colour, in a natural wood colour. Number 13 is a 2004 Ibanez S Classic Evolutions, very pretty. Number 14 is a 2018 Ibanez RGA 42 FM Dragonfire Vintage Buckers. And then finally in his Ibanez collection is a 1990s Ibanez S470 Screaming Demon and Invader pickups, although he doesn't say who signed this, and I'd be really interested to know. Number 16 is a 1996 Gibson Les Paul Standard, and finishing off the collection at number 17 is a 2000s Epiphone Les Paul Special 2, and it's got a Seth Lover in the bridge. Plus, he's got, along with several Marshall amps, he's also got this Marshall fridge to complete the setup. What a great place to hang out. John, I hope I get to hang here with you one day, and thanks so much for sending these photos twice now. Sorry I managed to lose them the first time, but it's great to see your amazing collection, mate. Once again this week, Stu has not disappointed. He sent a few more pictures in. The first is a couple of Harley Bentons that he's bought. One is obviously the SG Star, and it looks like the new shape. And the other one is a Flying V, which looks like it's got a CST Star headstock on it. Both very interesting guitars from Harley Benton. Next up, he sent me a picture of his Lemon Drop. I think that looks like an SC450 with the push-pull coil splits on it. Really, really nice. And then finally, he sent in two of his Indonesian Fender Squiers. First up is a Bullet Mustang, and second up is a Strat with humbuckers. Both have got skunk stripe necks and play and sound excellent. The Mustang is a favourite and a really fun guitar to play, he says. Thanks again, as always, Stu, for keeping up the regular emails and regular guitars sent in for me. Really, really cool. Cheers, buddy. Next up, we've got a great offering from my buddy Trevor. He says, "Hi Mike, hope you and your family are okay. Just thought I'd send you a few pictures of my guitars." First up, we got the Jackson Randy Rhoads Minion Flying V, an Ibanez PGM Micro, and an Ibanez PSM 10 Micro. These three are just all hangers and never really used, which okay, seems a bit of a shame, but nice looking guitars. The other two on the wall are my Parts Caster Hendrix inspired tribute guitar, which we featured just a couple of weeks ago, and then the Ibanez RG331 in orange. This was limited to 2012, year of manufacture, and it has an Iron Gear Hot Slag humbuckers and black locking tuners. The guitars on the bed sofa are left to right going clockwise. Fender Strat Performer and Penny 2020, Parts Caster Hendrix, the Fender HM Strat in Ice Blue 2020 reissue, a Fender HM Strat in Flash Pink 2020 reissue, Ibanez Prestige RG 1570. It's got DiMarzio Joe Satriani humbucker and Iron Gear Texas Loco single coil. It's a 2008 model. The Ibanez RG331M 2012 model, the purple Parts Caster that we'll come to in just a moment, a Charvel Sandemus 2016 model in purple burst, and laying on the sofa a Jackson Minion in purple. The two guitars laying outside are an Aria STG and a Squier Stratocaster Bullet 2020 model, Hendrix inspired of course, which has Iron Gear pickups installed, Texas Loco neck and bridge, standard Squier pickup in the middle. These two guitars are generally used in the garage or outside when it's warm enough. So let's get back to that purple Parts Caster. This started out life as a Squier Strat in red with a rosewood neck from the late 90s, I believe. It's been through a few changes to get to this present look. So we've got a flame maple neck with Fender logo. Yeah, I know it's not a good thing to do, he says. Vanson locking tuners, roller string guides. Body is the only part left of the original guitar, now painted this beautiful metallic purple. It's got Iron Gear Texas Loco in the neck pickup and a Seymour Junkin JB. One volume control, 3-way heavy duty import switch, 3-way mini toggle switch, which switches between series, full humbucker and parallel for the humbucker. It's got D'Addario 9 to 42 gauge strings, and he hopes I like it. Of course I do. Purple's my favourite colour, and this is a beautiful looking guitar, mate. And he's finally sent this lovely picture of him saying cheers Mike, and says that's for all the excellent work you do on your channel. You really are a fantastic bloke and love your channel, mate. Oh well, bless you. Thank you so much, Trevor. I really appreciate it, and it's lovely to see all your guitars. He also mentions that he's got the Gibson Les Paul that we featured, but that's tucked away in the case in the garage for now. Possibly the best place for it. Thanks so much, Trevor, for sharing these amazing looking beauties. Now something completely different to end on today, but it's a really great idea sent to me by my buddy Gareth. It's a set of wooden drawers where somebody's used broken guitar headstocks as the drawer handles. Now tell me, what guitar player wouldn't want a set of drawers like that? Cheers Gareth, thanks for sharing. So a big thank you there to all of those, to Carsten, to CJ, to Gareth, to John, to Stu, and of course to the lovely Trevor. Thanks so much for sending in your guitars. I have noticed that I made a bit of a mistake with John's guitars. I got two of the Ibanez the wrong way round, and one that is the S Classic that is signed by the Visual Cliff band. So there we go. And incidentally, Walid, I did see your comment about sending me 40 pictures. Please feel free, and I will show them, of course. James Mears says, CGS, did you get the pictures I sent on email? When did you send it, brother? I wouldn't miss you out for all the tea in China, my friend. Hey, you know, that's probably not a good thing for a China guitar skeptic to say, but I would. Of course, I don't think I got your pictures, but send them to me. Love to show your guitars, man. Send them again in case I've managed to lose them like I did with Jay's. Tony Smith says, CGS, what's your view on chambered versus full solid body guitars? Surely non-chambered guitars should resonate more even if it's heavier. Well, we have been doing some very interesting polls of late, and I don't want to spoil what's going to be one of our live shows coming up fairly soon based on one of those polls. So can I ask you, Tony, just to bear with me for a couple more weeks, and we will be delving into that subject in some fair depth, and I think you'll enjoy that. It'll be good fun. So I will answer that question. Just bank it for later, man, is that's okay. Okie dokie. Right, cool drawers, Emma Webber says, and I'm sure she's talking about the one the ones that Gareth showed us at the end there. Thanks, Great Vanzini, he enjoyed that, said it was great. You wouldn't want a cabinet like that. It would only worry me whenever I look at my Gibson Les Paul. There was no Gibsons there, man. James Mears said, must be 2 weeks ago. Oh, wow. I'll check, make sure nothing's gone into spam or somewhere it shouldn't have done, because I wouldn't miss you for the world. Just make sure that I haven't done it on a show that you've missed, because I do every single one that I'm sent, I promise. Graham Campbell says, have you or anyone in the chat used a fret end bevel file, the ones with the block rather than the freehand ones, to correct minor fret sprout? I haven't, my friend, but I'm sure that there will be people in the chat that have. And I would say that they are a very, very good idea, because they do protect the edge. I know exactly the ones you're talking about. They do protect the edge of the fretboard. So definitely worth a try, that's for sure. And CJ, you've just replied. I was about to go back and find that comment. And by the way, Blackjack Guitar Nut, welcome. Great to see you. Did I not say hello earlier? And Terry Tickler. Sorry to miss it. Look forward to watching later. Well, I hope you'll enjoy it. It's been a good show tonight. Yes, it is absolutely true, CJ. And thanks for sending in your pictures this week as well. Dave Mustaine has now gone to Gibson and dropped his Dean Association. As if it wasn't bad enough that Gibson are suing Dean, they're also nicking their artists. What can you say about that? That's no worries, Terry. Enjoy when you watch it back. Nicola has got to go. See you next time. It's 8:30 p.m. Is it? Oh, it's not quite. I've got 5 minutes. I thought I'd overrun. I really did. Dan's letting everybody know he loved the guitars. Janice has got to move on as well. Well, take care. I was just about coming to the end anyway, guys. But you take good care this week. Tony Smith. Mike, do you think pre-1970 guitars are really all they're cracked up to be? Surely modern manufacturing must be better. The Plect process, for example. Well, again, I feel really bad saying this, but what I'm doing on the channel, on the community tab, is I'm putting up polls, and those polls and the comments in them are going to help form some of our live show subjects going forward. And funny enough, vintage versus modern guitars was one that we looked at recently, and I want to cover it in depth. But as a rule of thumb, the answer to that isn't comprehensive, because some are fantastic, and definitely the vintage guitars, some of them are really, really special. Some of them are real rubbish. But also the same can be said about modern guitars as far as I'm concerned. But we will cover that in much more detail, brother. Bouncing Betty saying thanks again. Well, you are most welcome, my friend. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one. There we go. That is absolutely a pleasure, and thank you very much for allowing me to share it, my friend. Really, really pleased to have shared that. Love the band, and everybody go and check out Bouncing Betty. Let's get rock back where it deserves to be. Okay, given that, I'm absolutely amazed that we got through all of that tonight, because I knew it was going to be a long show, and we've got 3 minutes. 53 watching, 55 watching, 53 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Really, really appreciate it. I love doing these live shows for you guys. Love the interaction we have. Can't wait for next week's. Got some interesting stuff. Also got a bit of a surprise coming for you this week, which I think you can probably guess. And what's more, it's going to feature this beautiful Scott guitars that Dan's built. And so that's featuring in both Tuesday and Friday videos. Oh, let me get this right. There we go. Tuesday and Friday videos this week. So really, really looking forward to that. So I hope you guys are as well. Really hope you've enjoyed tonight's show. A big, big thank you to everybody that sent in their guitars. Email me. The link is in the description of the video, the email link. If you want your guitars to feature on Viewers Guitars in coming weeks, send them to me. I will make sure that I put them all up. And James, if I missed you, I'm so sorry. I have a feeling I might have done it though a few weeks back, and maybe you missed it. Big thanks to Carsten, CJ, Gareth, John, Stu, Trevor, to Bouncing Betty, and to everybody that was kind enough to chip in the pot tonight. As I always say, never courted, but always appreciated. And I hope you all have yourselves a very happy and safe week. And as always, my friends, you take good care. Cheers.